we are here, I guess. Let me just... Whoa. Let me just refresh that and mute that. Okay, where do I copy? Oops, that wasn't it. Alright, let me get the link quick. Where do I get the video? How do I do that again? Alright, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Let me get over here. Videos. Okay, not to videos. Well, let's just copy paste that and be done with it, right? Okay, let's paste it. Like always, paste it into Discord. And let's go. And with that, welcome guys, welcome. First live stream of 2026. Yep, we are so back after like 2 or 3 months of not doing anything. And as you can see, or maybe not, I am at a new... Damn it, words. I'm at a new shopping district right now, and yeah, I made a plot for a new shop, like the title says, for me and Idris. What is the... Oh, nice. Mincemeat pie. Nice. I take this one. Thanks whoever delivered it. Was probably Q. But yeah, today we going to build a shop for this. I already have something in mind. And to be honest, I already almost done with designing it. I just need to figure out a few more kings and do the interior, but all of the exterior is done. It's just that it's on the creative server right now, and yeah, I need to use Medica and their sword. Ouch. Yeah, I need to use Medica to get it over here. But yeah, that's the plans for today. Plans for today are... Okay, giving me a choker. What? Man, I don't know what to do with that. Nope, you're not gonna do that. Get your stuff and get out of here. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go to creative in a bit, and yeah, I will show you the shop, what it's planned for, and all the other things. Alright, actually, let's go there right now. The creative server, and let me show you something. And wait a second, this one. Let's just take this one. Take it all in. This is a shop. This is going to be a shop in the new shopping district. And going to be a bartering shop. This thing is called the bartering bunker. I still have to figure out a few tiny kinks and stuff. And yeah, there are also some redstone parts of it, like this piece over here moving up and down, and I'm doing another one next to it. I'm actually working on it right over here. This part up here is for another redstone thingy, but I need to figure out how to connect the slime and the honey blocks. But yeah, let's get over here for a moment and I show you like the cannons. They can actually shoot, by the way, so maybe I can demonstrate it. Wait, let me get an e-chest. Because I have like full sets of fireworks, which I use for that in here. Let's just take a stack full, that should be enough. Drop that over here. And let's do some replacing because I don't think there are some in there anymore. There actually are. Well, anyway, we're gonna replace them because there aren't that many. And yeah, this will actually work. This will actually transport the signal from back there all the way to up here to the exit, and will shoot the firework out right away so that it looks like actual cannons. Just yeah, let's get rid of some stone over here to make it move faster, and it's activated by pulling this one down, and as you can see, it starts shooting the fireworks. Only like on one side. I don't understand why. Let me check that real quick. Oh, there isn't. Oh, that explains it why this doesn't work over here. I need a bucket in here. Actually, I think I need... Oh no, one bucket was enough. Alright. See what it changes when you don't get... When you have one little thing of redstone that's not in the right place. Also, I can change the mode to it exploding right at the entrance. Or I can make it shoot out. This is also gonna be like the costliest and most time consuming part, I figured, when I do that in survival, because I need to do a lot of these fireworks. And you've noticed I've used like 3 stacks of stuff over here. This is so I get a real long delay. And this one is mostly just for show. Mostly permanently powered like that. Except if somebody comes and complains about it, then I will have to deactivate it, but yeah. It should shoot not very often, anyway. And let me show you the other thing I made here. Let's just fly into the site. Kind of a detailed build. If we pull that lever, everything comes down by a block. I just use levers now to like get an overview of how it like in the different stages. Later on I'm gonna use observers. But yeah, as for now I'm using levers to see the different stages in between. So this is the downwards, and if this pump goes back up, it will push everything back up again. And then it will look like this. And it was really kind of difficult to get it because at the beginning I was using one singular block for like this place and these two over here too, but then it wouldn't work anymore with the upper part and I had to rearrange it, so I needed to come up with an idea which block to use for here for this part instead. And sadly the only thing that works like this are actually trapdoors, because I sadly can't use shelves, which was my first idea because they are like entities or holding entities or whatever, and yeah, you can't move those. But with that out of the way, trapdoors kinda work, still looks good, still gives it a little bit more depth, and this is this is the thing I'm currently working on, and it's quite more difficult than whatever it was over there. And yeah, we ignore this part because this part we already have done, and this one here is what's really important. And you may see I use some endstone for this part and some purple for this part. This is not because I'm still trying to map out. It should look like that in the end, but I'm currently mapping which blocks are actively connected and which aren't, which is quite difficult to get because yeah, you can't really look through them, and I'm trying to figure out how actively make everything downwards. There must be some block like obscuring it, something that's connected which prevents the other side from going down, but I am not really sure what this one is because I can't seem to see anything connected like that. Nope, still no connection to it. Not over here, not over there. This one is kinda useless. And yeah, let's try this again. Still nothing. Let's actually get rid of these two. And this moves it down, but I have to figure out how to get everything down like this. Seems to be the trick, but on the other hand, now the difficult part is to get the other side down. It's mostly done. I only need to move like the two blocks over here. I don't know what I was worried about. If I do this, this should... Ah, this should have done it. Was that everything I needed? Was that little change everything I need? I mean, I clearly have to fill up the gaps with blocks, and it's going to be really difficult because I need to use non-movable blocks, which aren't very many of, at least in the color range I need. Alright, let's just change these two over here so I know that current setup okay, that wasn't the right one. In the current setup they work. But now I need to figure out how to change up the parts which are obsidian. You know, blocks which aren't obsidian and which I can use. So let's get that into the downstage like that and see which ones need to be filled up. Let's get these two. Yeah, probably can remove that one because it's not visible from out here. Alright, I need to get rid of these 3 pieces of obsidian somehow. I need to replace those. I mean, I could try to figure out how to move around those so I don't have to replace them, but yeah, I tried it, but unlike the other one, this one has a weird shape and I don't really want to make it square like this piece. They kinda should fit into each other, which they do pretty well, and also this thing should look like it has some wear and tear to it, and if everything's symmetrical then this just doesn't work. Okay, let's get some immovable blocks. I already can think of a few. Try the basics of furnace, maybe blast furnace could be a good variety. And while we're at it, let's use some other blocks with inventories. Let's use a crafter for example. Yeah, as a decoration block, I know, but I don't care. I mean, I can't do anything useful with them anyway, so at least decoration blocks they will do. And let's get other blocks I know, like observer, dispenser, and I probably can save dropper because they have like the same look to it. To be honest, I think that observer and dispenser also have the same look to it, but let's just try thinking stuff. Also, I need to get like the color palette, the original color palette, so I have something to compare it to. And for the bits and pieces, I need to replace to have. Alright, this is like okay, not like this, like the original of that one, I think. Can we move in? Yeah. No. Actually need tough. And then we do like that. Wait a second. Is that right? I kinda am in the wrong here. I think something like this. Is that right? Yeah. And actually there isn't back here. I probably just tough or something. This one was formerly not actually, let me just continue this part. Down here, remove those 2 blocks. Over there. Alright. Now I fit it in like the 4 blocks I need replacing. And now I need to figure out what to move up and to move down. The problem is the stairs, because stairs are always movable. I probably need to replace them with something else. Something. I probably can think of a little something. First of all, what happens if I put another endstone over here? Kind of smooth that shape out. Okay, that doesn't work. Just push this part over here up. Okay. Let me get rid of those. The shape back. Still does nothing. The glass? Was that in the way? No, it wasn't in the way. Something's broken again. Man, I really hate that stuff. So, like this? Does this look alright? Yeah, something like this. Okay, let's get back the honey, and I probably need to retribute like overall shape of it. Put in glass heat. Then adjust you. I'm just gonna use what I have on hand right now, because I don't really care. Yeah, still doesn't work like that. Okay, where's the problem now? God damn it. Yeah, hi Snake. Didn't know when you were sending this dead message, but let me check. Probably just now, right? Yeah. Anyway, hi Snake, I am trying to design like some sort of pump over here, and it doesn't do anything. And it's frustrating me. Let me just remove everything right now and then get it back to what I really want with it. Actually, let me just get rid of all of these stuff on the side over here, because I don't really need that area, because it doesn't expand like that far out. Only like the real bits of pieces over here, like this little section. Can probably also remove the upper part, like one single thing in the middle still standing. And remove everything else. Alright. That should probably done the trick. A little bit more. I hope this makes it easier to move around. Alright. We have this part over here. And I now need to out how actually that probably gonna place. Ah, no, makes it even. That makes it even more worse. Need to do it like on the ground level. Alright, let's try. Let's try it again. No pain, no gain, right? Let me try it this way time. This should be alright, I guess. I mean, this could power like everything, but I don't it will actually because it's just too many blocks. So how do I do that? How do I not screw this? How do I not screw that up? Alright, this one should move all of those four. Like that. Ah, I haven't noticed there's another one. Okay, this grabs middle piece, which is first step into the right direction, I guess. Now I need. Wait. Honey there? Did I? Something else there. Okay, I used honey. Slime it is. Slime over here. Another slime over there. And then you. More piston. Is everything back up? Looks like it. So this is how it should look at the end. Kinda. Oh, actually quite a nice. Put on a level. Oh wait, all three. Yeah. Did that move everything? Ah, it didn't move the middle one. Oh, actually it didn't move the one where the lever is. I actively like need that part. Probably gonna do something like this. Think that works. Probably gonna smash the lever. Try the same thing. The lever placed over. And maybe replace the block with an Uber block. Do I still have some obsidian over here? Okay, then I gonna use something like a dispenser. Okay, it looks like it actually works. It from the outside. Yeah, it looks like it should, how it should look. And down. And something's broken again. Good. Oh, I see. I see. Actually, if it's up, it works, but if it's down, then yeah, not so much. Alright, how do I do that without coming? Now I broke it again. Congratulations to me, I guess. Everything down by one block. Ah, at least it looks like that. Just gonna expand that one block and hope this is right this time. Like this. Okay, it extends everything up except this one for some goddamn reason. Maybe because it was like lower down before. And it's still somehow broken. Ah, I hate it. I hate it. Never do redstone live because we'll all end up like this. But yeah, I need to figure out what's the problem. Why doesn't this down? 6 blocks connected to it, so it technically shouldn't be because of that. But to be honest, I think I did stuff like over here. Down? No, it still doesn't. Like, doesn't work. Actively. And that one again. I have a back at the same position. I mean, upwards it works. It works. But it doesn't move back down. So there's a problem. Is there some sort of like randomness to it? Like, do I need to this one here first and after that this, or same way? Try something. No, because when I depower that, nothing at all. I depower that, everything way over here. But this way it never moves. And I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's some block over here. Wait. 2, 3. Maybe I should go one higher or some stuff. Would end up like if I look higher. I mean, it should be just connected like that. Connected like this. Okay, that doesn't do anything anymore because now it's all slime. Okay, let me try to think of it again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, should probably be the mountain. It push and pull. Because I can't understand why it doesn't. Is there anything in the way? Anything I haven't spotted yet? Anything that's still changing up to do? Let me try removing one block. Doesn't do anything overall. To the overall thingy. What if I put over here? Okay, now it works. But it only works so long as I the other bits downward. The other bits. Alright. Let's get it down here again. Get it up to where I get it down again. Now there's another problem. Now this part over here down by one block. But it doesn't do that because there isn't any support block over here. Alright, now I really have broken it. Alright, I don't know what I did, but I somehow broken it more than how it was before. Okay, now how it should look like. I probably need to replace the blocks with something more apparent. Let's use the same. Wait, not. Let's something different. Types of stairs are there. Let's just sandstone. For the time being, let's just tough. And for the other ones, I think so tough. And again, I'm using some stained glass, but not white because I need to have a visual difference for the whole blocks. Like this. Another slab. Full block again. This one is another stair. Okay, now it's semi-transparent, which is really the greatest way to do that, but at least it's something. Right, it's something. And I really don't know how to continue from here on out. Again, stuff we close, and let's just see how to connect it. All of that. I wish I know which one were the right ones and which were the predetermined ones, because I can't really see that. Yeah. Not there. Maybe over here. Okay, this one's good, that one's good. This one and that one and over there. So I probably this one next. One next to two. I put one there. And yeah, the problem is, I think that not that it's connected, that it's not connected. The problem is that it's too connected, if you know what I mean. I need to get this one off from the wall so that it doesn't stick to like this sticky piston. Probably can go over the corner, but why do that if I can just do it like this? And I hope this has fixed it. Not that then I am probably just really tired, because you can kinda hear it. I'm rambling. I'm really rambling right now. And this didn't work, and maybe you have to redo that. Let me just use some immovable block. I'm too tired to set up a whole setup. And this one moves up with, I think, all the blocks I want to up. And if it's moved down, then yeah, surely it's connected to this one, but one we can change, and everything else still connected, but there is a slight problem over this one. Don't want it to move that one, and if we don't want to move that one, we have to change the design up again. Problem is, there's not really that much space to change anymore. It would work if we go down by like one more block, like over here, and then to the side, I think, and do the same like this. After that, we kinda like pan out which direction. One here, one over there. Another immovable block. I've lost my lever again. Okay, it moves up, it does something, and now it's way too high. Now it's too high. Congratulations. Kinda played yourself. This is how it should look like if it's extended, so I need to, whoops, need to all of these down again by one. I remove that. And I need normal looking furnace. What's pulling up, down. And this time I got all of the blocks I want. And did that move everything up I want? Yeah, it moved everything up. And down test again. And it moved everything down like I want. Nice. Now we only have to replace a singular block, which could be difficult technically, but we also can just get rid of this problem entirely by just doing that. If you know, you know. And yeah, I think we got it. Looks alright, quite alright, I say. And with that, I'm taking a short drinking break. Give me like 5 seconds to drink a bit from my water bottle over here. Nice. Okay, now we can go over to texturing. I just need to figure out if it's in direct conflict now with the other thingy. And with the other thingy I mean direct content. Yeah. Direct conflict with like everything else. But it actually shouldn't. That move. Wait, does it move up or down by 1? Okay, it moves down. Lucky for me, because if it moved up by 1, then a lot of conflict would have been created. And yeah, looks like, wait, this one's supposed to move, I think. Actually, let me just place back in some stuff. Let's get rid of all of this and some and stone again. Get all the pieces back, like in the order supposed to be. Alright, with that out of the way, I can it really pulls and push all of the block at once. That definitely pulled everything I wanted. And it really pushed everything I wanted. It's great. Really, really great. Now I can change up the color scheme and put it in. Okay, let's think of a good design. Probably gonna change this up again. I kind of want to have a bit of fire somewhere over here. Let me get out the purple again. I will to map out a tiny bit, like where the blocks are. Blocks of slime and honey. So I can figure out where I can put campfires for some hook effect. Alright, this one. This one. Huh. Just checking Discord in the background, so yeah. Not wondering why I am quiet all of a sudden for a bit. Two likes to 8 a.m. around the corner. Yeah, I think I have mapped it all out. So probably can place the front view. Something like this. And maybe that. Please still work, still move. Yes. This way this looks way better. At least that's what I think. And now we can actually win some campfires. Of course, that's what I wanted to do from the beginning, but I also wanted it to be like mechanical with a pump and stuff. And sadly, it didn't work like for the first build, but I really wanted to put it like this second part. And yeah, probably won't see it, but can definitely see the smell, see the smoke and stuff. So you can really see the campfire, and I kind of going to make sure that you actually can't. Kind of bring the immersion if so far down there. Maybe it doesn't ruin it. Maybe this will still work. But I don't know really. Anyway, let's move up here and fly down around this corner. Look if I can place a few more campfires. Does this move? Does not move, which is good, I think. Let's put one more over there. Good. Face the same direction. So this is, if it's down, it looks like that. And if it's going up, look like that. With not really flames visible, like I said. Maybe we can make them visible a bit.